and Mitch, everybody that's playing a role tonight, everybody that's given, everybody that's shown up. Thank you, Dave, for your energy. Thank you for performing, giving your craft that you work so hard at to entertain us. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys just giving your time, your energy, your resources. Shout out to my man Griffin, Ladarius. Thank you guys for the courage to come here and share your stories. Whoa. It's amazing to think 5 years of doing this. I can't help but think about the first time we were here, how much fun that was, to still have an opportunity to be here. I'm thankful to Dragon Ridge Country Club. Thank you guys for coming out. I know we've been going long, having a great time, so I want you guys to get home safe. Appreciate you guys so much. Introduce him to it. Ladarius was talking about trying to fill a void. Like, that was me as well. Just trying to change the way that I felt. It wasn't I was trying to be a bad person. I felt like I was a good person. Like I was, trying to be fit in, trying to do good in school. Like, I'm not trying to terrorize anything or anybody, but sometimes that anxiety can be so much, those emotions that, trying to find the love, just trying to find a place of belonging can be so overwhelming that this is the only way we may know how to cope. So I appreciate you saying that, because that void is real, and we always try to find different ways to fill it, no matter how much money we have, no matter how much success we have in our lives. So tell me a little bit about what it was like for you guys using, because I know in the beginning it's like, I know for me, you don't get hooked on nothing that you don't like, or that you don't like the feeling of, So what was it like in the beginning, and where did things maybe start to turn a little bit darker and just become a little bit more depressing, I guess?
So for me, when I started using heroin, I ended up finding a relief that I was looking for. It's I fell in love with the drug. Nothing else mattered to me. The only thing I cared about was that drug and what I could do to get that drug. And the thing is, I saw it taking a turn when I ended up on the streets, and I ended up stealing from stores to support my addiction, selling it on the streets, just merchandise I'd get from the stores. And I kind of felt helpless at that point.
I would say mine, it actually started with just the rush. I started doing cocaine, going to parties. It felt good. It was the moment. I was young. Being young, that's called being dumb. Ignorant is what I was. As I got older, when it started getting bad is when a girl that I was actually seeing, she was supposed to have been pregnant, supposed to have my first child. But then she had a miscarriage due to all our drinking, and that led me then to fentanyl. So I just started to numb the pain and just wanted to sleep away through the days, just feeling something else than just having my unborn child not here anymore. But that's when it became a toll on me, and it just led me down more of a darker path to getting DUIs, facing felony prison time. But there's an alternative that I did find, and that was the Darren Waller program.
Yeah, man, it's the intentions that we have are just to find relief for a little while as these things in life are happening around us and to us and inside of us. And the hooks become so deep in addiction. It's like you think you have a choice, but after a while that choice is gone. In your brain, neurologically, you're creating pathways into your brain where you could say, hey, I want to stop, but your brain is like, nope, we're not stopping. This is where that's how the dopamine, the reward system in your brain works. The drugs override and hack that system in your brain to where there is no choice. It's just like, this is what I'm doing. I need to have it to survive, just at a base level. And we just become so used to just surviving, not necessarily thriving or really living a life. So I appreciate you guys painting the picture of just like the pain and how dark it can feel. If you could describe to us what your bottom moment was. I know bottom is relative to a lot of different people. What that moment was to where you probably reached that emotional and spiritual, we call it bankruptcy in the meeting rooms, but just like that bottom place of just exhaustion and just like, okay, I need some help. Like, I'm willing to change. What was that moment like?
For me, it was very emotional. I ended up in the hospital from an overdose and had a blood transfusion done. I was in a coma for 2 days, and I just remember waking up like, I need help. You know what I mean? Like, I felt hopeless. Like that I don't want to keep living this lifestyle because like the only thing that's guaranteed for me is death, and I needed something to change.
You know, there was plenty of bottoms for me. I think mine was like molehills added up to mountains. It was just a majority of this and that. Like last year, I was hit by a car walking, and mostly it was my fault. The reason why I say that is because I was out getting high. If I was at home, sober with my family, like I should have been, I probably wouldn't have snapped my femur in half. But that was just one of the things that led to it, because it made me reflect and think, I caused this to myself. Even though I was struck by a vehicle, I shouldn't have been here at this time in this place. And then I still didn't stop. And I kept messing around, doing other things, and it led me to being in jail, away from my nephew, who told me that night, he was only 3 years old, he told me, don't leave. And it's sad when you hear a child pleading for you not to leave at the door. And I still left because I put myself first. And that was my bottom. It's different when it's like people that's older than you telling you not to do something, because it's like you don't know what you're talking about. But when it's people that's younger than you that look up to you, it hurts more. And that was one of the bottoms for me.
Spark a change in us and to motivate us to do something different with our lives.
So you're thinking of buying or selling a home in Las Vegas, Nevada? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring a bell to get notification and be the first one to know about current Las Vegas market conditions. We get calls and texts from people just like you every day looking to make their move to Las Vegas, and we love it. Whether you're thinking of moving in 9 days or 9 months, go ahead, give me a call or a text, send me an email, comment below, or schedule that Zoom call. I'll be happy to help you make the smooth transition to our city.